Welcome, everyone, to the news, the barrel roll news.
For January 20th, 2012.
Last time we checked.
Yes.
Yes. My name's Tony Wong.
I'm Nick Chevalier.
Yes, hello. Let's get to it.
Okay, first thing up, 3DS demos are here this week.
Yes, they are.
And you can start off by downloading the new Resident Evil Revelation.
I hear it's good.
So
I hear it's good.
If you want to know someone's opinions about it, you can watch the NewCast.
I hear it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay. So in light of the the whole SOPA issue this Wednesday, ESA has finally officially decided to drop the SOPA support, which is good news.
Which is very good news.
For the E3.
We can actually cover E3.
Or cover it at the bare minimum.
At the bare minimum, cover it.
All right.
Minecraft is coming out for Xbox. Everybody knows that, or if you don't know that, then crawl out from that rock you're under. And with that, Notch has said that they need faster updates and patches,
which is always
for their game.
Which is always
so. Xbox is now going to offer faster patching for video games.
It's always a good welcome change.
Yes, it's a very welcome change.
Earlier this week, Resident Evil. This is a big week for Resident Evil. Resident Evil 6 has been announced officially.
Yay.
After being 2 years in development, along with several story sweeping changes, along with the inclusion of Chris Redfield and Leon S. Kennedy,
in
two of the most prominent Resident Evil characters, and the side by side, which is good. Finally.
BioShock Infinite has announced that instead of Super Duper Hard mode, they are just calling it 1999 mode. And in that, once you make a decision in the game, you'll have to suffer through it for the rest of the playthrough.
That sounds exciting.
So we don't exactly know what that means yet, but
soon. It
sounds exciting. So
soon.
Yes.
Earlier in the week, Kingdom Hearts, the Square Enix announced a Kingdom Hearts 3DS bundle with a embossed design on the 3DS, along with the Japanese release date of March 26th, 2012, which means we'll get it eventually. Due to localization issues.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Exciting. We talked about last week BioWare with their Star Wars MMO having some issues, and before that, they had Q issues and then some other issues.
Regular MMO issues.
Yeah. And now they've released their first patch to fix a lot of those issues, but the patch has actually made other issues. It's fixed some, but it's put new ones into the game. The most prominent one right now is that one of the PvP zones keeps throwing 100 Imperial people at the 40 Rebel people that it puts into the zone.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
This sounds like
There's always more bad guys than good guys. Come on now.
On MMO news, Star Trek Online has gone free to play, in light of other MMOs that have done the similar thing.
And succeeded.
So perhaps we'll share similar success.
Hopefully for it. I mean, Star Wars has its, or Star Trek has its niche. Yeah.
There's a population that enjoy it.
Oh, for sure. More MMO news, because we just can't stop this week. The Marvel MMO, Marvel Heroes, that kind of just came back from nowhere, is now using the Unreal 3 engine. And it will be a browser-based, free-to-play game.
It is.
So, browser-based, Unreal 3,
unknown.
Interesting combo. We're going to have to wait and see how that works.
So, for this fighting game aficionados who enjoyed Soul Calibur, you can now finally play it on your iOS device for $15.
Oof.
It's a lot of money for Soul Calibur. It works on both iPhone and iPad.
Buy one, get both.
So, there's a thing there. But if you enjoy it a lot, if you enjoy your Soul Calibur and Dreamcast, you can own it for $15. Well, if you can buy now, when this comes out, for $12.
Yes. Save some money.
If you're an aficionado of it.
Last in the MMO news for this week, Dungeons & Dragons Online is finally entering the Forgotten Realms part of the Dungeons & Dragons series.
Which is the popular series.
Which is actually the popular part of the whole series, so it's kind of surprised that it's taken this long for them to get there, but they're finally there, so if you want to play with popular alongside popular characters from the novels and the lore and all that stuff, you can now do it from Dungeons & Dragons Online.
Another free MMO.
Yes, another free-to-play MMO. It was reported earlier this week that there would be no deleted scenes in the Muppets movie. It's false. They've actually put an entire list out of all the stuff that you can find on the Blu-ray and DVD, and some of it is value pack only. There's a Waka Waka value pack coming out, and it has some extra stuff. But there are 8 deleted scenes
Yeah.
on the
It's a
Blu-ray
lot.
DVD, just regular Blu-ray DVD. So
If you don't want to spend all your money.
rumor squelched.
There you go. Other movies?
Other movie news: Bones. It's a comic. I remember it. It's kind of a cult classic.
Yes.
But they have found a writer to pen a screenplay for a movie version of Bone. So, I don't know the writer. I'm just kind of more excited about the fact that they're finally getting started on a Bone
Yes.
movie because I
It's
used to
good.
like Bone.
Yes, it's a childhood thing.
Yeah.
Other movie news?
And
Other-
last for me is the Expendables 2.
Mhm.
Thanks to Chuck Norris. He roundhouse kicked that R rating all the way down to a PG-13.
Oh, did you really? Oh, I wasn't even gonna do that. I wasn't even gonna say that.
I went there. Chuck Norris has a problem with swearing,
Okay.
and as such, the movie has been brought down to a PG-13 rating, and you won't get as much language into the movie, and also he refuses to swear, so
Arguable. That's fine.
he doesn't really need to talk.
No.
He just needs to. My only worry about this is that they're gonna, tone the action down slightly, but we talk about that.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Big movie news this week.
Other big movie news on whenever the 17th was. I think that might be Tuesday.
Yes,
Am I?
you're right.
That's
3
right.
days ago.
That's Scary. George Lucas has announced his retirement from filmmaking.
Blockbuster filmmaking.
Big movie filmmaking. So.
What this means, I really don't know.
It's unsure. It's unclear. Although he has written himself out of certain things, which we'll go to later.
Yes.
We'll talk about it.
But yes, blockbuster filmmaking. So if we all remember, the last blockbuster film he made was Indiana Jones and
Yes.
the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
That did so well.
And before that, he hasn't really done anything since, way back when.
Yeah.
So
I think
it's not really huge news.
It's just huge that I think it's big.
It's big, but it's not big. It's
It's
odd.
not as it's odd.
It's odd news because, if he's not going to be initiated with stuff, then yes. But yes, it is big news. It's just something
Yes.
we discuss in length on the newscast.
So please
Watch that.
join us.
Yes.
A real hot cup of coffee.
Maybe 5 cups of coffee, depending on how fast you drink them.
I need to pee soon.
Anywho, folks, with that, have a great day, night, moon day.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Get it? Because it's not Sunday.
Well, it might be Saturday.
Might be Sunday, Saturday.
It could be
Mid-
any day.
Could be now.
Have a great tea
Well,
party, everybody.
you're listening to it.
You are.
Dates. Bye.